How are all of you beautiful people doing today? And welcome to part 58 of Shadowbringers. This should be the end of 5.4. We just did the new dungeon, Matoya's Relic to Relic. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really fun. Let me know how you guys are doing down below in the comments. And what do you guys think of 5.4, especially monk players? I'd like to know what you guys think of the changes to monk, since they did dramatically change it. I read the notes like I usually do, but I kind of skimmed it as I usually do, so all I really remember from them was that they changed the shit out of it, and that's about it. The Admiral's resolve. Alphino was eager to deliver the good tidings to Limsa Lominsa. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Lominsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall could be sufficient to secure us an audience. Talk to Merwin. Been a bit, since... Well, I mean, it hasn't been that long, but it's been a bit. Why, Shosov, ever a welcome sight. Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She is presently receiving guests. But for the Scions, I know she'll make an exception. Follow me. Are the guests concerning? I hope not, and I doubt it. Ah. Okay, cool. Damn, look at that dude's crazy helmet. I don't know if we've seen that dude before. My memory is terrible. Terrible. This voiced? Ah, no it's not. My friends, what brings you here this day? Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for the tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you, Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it, here in Limsa, and production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks. Truly, this will do much to advance the cause of peace. Yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beastman. Bah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples. For through summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict. They are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. Well, that's wise of her to think. Nobody had to tell her that. She, realized, that just curing it's not going to help. 'Twas I who moved that alliance renew its push for peace. I thought there was a period there. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lominsans have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak I proclaimed to all who listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it nigh time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. Good for you, Merwin. But no sooner did I reach out to our negotiations in Vilbrin than my own people sought to thwart me. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to change the heart of everybody. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Aye, acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfir, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads, a man named Sigurd, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the rogues with uncovering his motives. Yet, they have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us. We'll figure it out. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever the Sigurd wants, we'll find out. Sicard. Either or. I might even be wrong about that, truly. I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn. I'll learn then. Good luck. Of course. Yeah, it's pretty mature of Merwib, though, like, to, you know, she was, like, dead set on not trying to make peace. Not in, like, in a haven't tried before way, but just that it was fruitless. Good for her. To try again. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make our inquiries around town. Someone must know this, Sigurd. If you could approach the pirates, Shosov, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. Okay. You wanna know about Sigurd? He's a wily bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Moonskate's place at old Hilfir side. There was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Guardians are gone and them days with them. Owing to which, we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet. For some reason I'm getting like southern accent with that jumped up bilge rat Sigurd landing the juiciest whatever it may be. Not that we sirens are struggling, mind. We do well guarding fish and boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of produce for our trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters, as can't... My dog is like having a dream, sorry, he freaked me out a little bit. He's okay. Seamus, hey. Sorry for a weird edit, was checking on the dog, he was not paying attention to me. I got worried. This we pass to our sisters, as can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child. And they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong. But when I see the girls with their little ones, I keep getting southern accent. I think to myself, a life of peace ain't quiet ain't all bad. God, I cannot, like... Back to Dancer so I can spam stuff while also doing this. My Dancer Glamour is not set up. Curious about Sigurd, are you? As I am, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the thalassocracy permits us to attack only Guardian vessels. Yet these have all but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how, then, are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck. Okay. I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? I'll be honest, I didn't learn much, but they are making money somehow, and probably unsavourable ways. So, just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sigurd turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they are coming by their coin. I hope it's not Fandaniel. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Harker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy the better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the Thalassocracy, my brain, Thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the Kobolds and Sahagin lack the means with which to summon them. Are they selling it to the fanatics? Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as yet, we must investigate further. Agreed. So, how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I've already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Critical hit. Alright. What's next? Alphino. The search for Sickard. Alphino has the look of a man with a plan. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Limsa Lumensa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer, in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Ocean's Embrace in Lower Lanoska shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. Da-na-na-na, oh thank God we can fly in those areas now. Yeah, thank God. What part of Lower Lanoska do I have to go to? At least it's not too far away from Morby. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait. If he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral, the Scions not least of all. Compared to yours and Shosov's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of the buyer. Graha's right, and even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel? But very well, I leave it to you, Graha. The offense is genteel. I'm assuming genteel is like a form of gentlemanly. I don't know. Got business with me, Catboy. You're the crystal wholesaler. That I am, but you're no merchant. So what do you want the crystals for? Don't look at us, you idiot, you'll give yourself away. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staffs like that fine specimen you got there. That's funny because I really was about to fucking say, like, dude, just be like, look at my weapon, you know? That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouse. It takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright, It's plain that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. What an idiot. I love Graha. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. Hopefully we don't get him caught, right? They went in that tunnel. Quietly now. Well, we'll see. There's a bunch of people here. Damn, I like that person's glamour. What the hell? I wish I could have taken a look at them, but they're probably not going to be here anymore. Is this one voiced? I hope it's voiced. May my shitty old man eyes, it's hard for me to read, which then makes my acting bad. Like, I keep, like, stumbling. You won't find any finer. Especially not for the price. Indeed. I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them if that's your worry. They're from Olgamoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So, how much do you want? Olgamoro. Taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. That's some fancy pants you got. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. Oh, I wonder if the guy with the animu hair, right? I don't know if it's actually him, though. Maybe it's not. I'd say it is Final Fantasy. The dude could just have weird hair. I'm Sigurd, acting captain of the bloody executioners. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are, Scions. I wonder if they'll give this guy a voice, though. I'd like to hear what he actually sounds like. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the bloody executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Lominsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose your source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet's because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will ya? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Him especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Olgamoro and battered Bleeding Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors we are. When there was still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Guardians gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on, except the beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contentious? Though some may find your views. Contentious though some may find your views. It is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face. unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa Lominsa has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Astalicia. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. This is a fucking trap, right? Like, obviously? That bastard. That's what Shosoff think right now. This dude's annoying. How dare— it's just like Asahi running around and figuring out dumbass ways to abuse the law. Ba 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 ba. In rough seas. On rough seas. Alpha Nova skiing to report back to the Admiral. I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa Lominsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Rahatia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sigurd has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa Lominsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. Don't you understand that this is a trap? Shosoff, your companions have already reported to the command room. Will you be joining them? Proceed to the command room. I love this classic, like the OG Final Fantasy menu thing, dude. I'm so happy they did that. I know that it's like kind of already in the game from, you know, like Heaven on High and stuff, but it looks cool. I like it a lot. Welcome back, my friend. What news? Well, you see, dude, this shot's really cool, by the way. It's actually a really cool shot. So they have been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sigurd's invitation, and I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness. Of course, we'll always be there. Hell, the first place I came to was Limsa, after leaving Doma and all this other stuff that I'm gonna... Wait, is this one voiced? This one should be voiced, right? It better be. I like hearing Merlweb. Oh, this guy. I hate this guy. I want to hear what he sounds like, too. I'm guaranteed I'm nowhere near his voice.
Look who's come crawling. Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me.
Oh, my voice actually wasn't that far off of his.
Acting captain of the bloody executioners at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
What we take! Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place. Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. and survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Damn, she made a compelling fucking argument, dude.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Is this gonna get fucked? This has got this smarmy ass shithead piece of shit grin like he's gonna cheat or something, right? I don't know how you cheat in a duel per se, but yeah. Oh shit. Damn, she just straight dodged that? What the fuck? Damn, Merle Whip, that was dope.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Is that the old captain?
It's the captain!
I said old, but you guys know what I meant. The original captain. Not acting captain.
Fool. 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew with a good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on?
I love this dude's voice.
Nay. Then Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be.
I want to note something. All this good shit happening, this is rare, even for any Final Fantasy, right? That means I'm fuck. I don't know when. Maybe it's gonna wait till 6.0, maybe like 5.8, 5.9. Dude, something fucking bad's gonna happen. Like, it's building up. It's like, let you have all this good shit before we fuck you. Swear on my life.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator.
Annihilator?
Under many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Well, good for Merlewib, though, and good for that guy, too. Hopefully his little lackey dude actually wises up and becomes an ally and doesn't stay like a shitty shithead. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfia would intervene. But full glad am I that he did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Direct hit rate, baby. I can't read that. The great ship Vilbrin. For the first time in a long time, Merlib's course is clear. Now I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail, unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years passed, when the Sahagins swarmed at our halls in ever greater numbers. Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye. Inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Lanoska, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed. Then, bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went, till every ilm of Vilbrand, bore the stain of our conflict. My old man eyes. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. And with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their tempered. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Bait. They would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Sorry, I tried to stifle a yawn. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my venture founders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistby had used to take goods and not life. Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. Is what I do. So, friends, what do you think of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alice would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do. And had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm going to cure that priest or die trying. I believe in you, Alice. You've got my support. And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It is settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there soon. Time for some probably stress. Alphino wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need. Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way. So leave that to us and focus on your own task. Indeed. And should you want for either, you need only say the word. Gabu, did you follow us here? There's something important I want to say to the High Priest. Express state, say, please let me come with you. Please. I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe, alright? My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. At the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you are ready, let us proceed to the Ugamoro mines at once. This aetheryte will bear us to our quarry. Should he make to summon Titan as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. At this, all hells will break loose, and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alice's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let, Einzar do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall. All right. My brother sent me a gift. What is it? Load. Oh my. Don't worry about it. Fuck, I'm out of water. Shit. My throat's dry. Should have grabbed 2 bottles. This is voiced, right? No.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alice! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Okay. We got this. I don't know if I should be doing AoEs. I'll do Garuda first. We'll see what happens. The girl seeks to harm the Patriarch with 5 magic killer. Slaughter, slay, kill. Oh.
We must protect.
Definitely a good thing I brought my AoEs out.
You're in my sights.
You're in my sights. That was cool. That was sick. Good job, Merlwib. Thank you. You're in my sights. That's great. Okay, that went pretty good. Time for the chain. Yes, it's ready. Go, Angelo. Oh, he took it down by 25. What sorcery is this, is what he said, by the way. Alex, hey, all right. Tumpering is too severe. I can't finish the job. So one person ether alone is not enough. Nah, shit. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta stand in this? Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't stand in both. Ow. Alphino, let us lend Alice our ether. You two better be fucking careful. Thanks, you two. I'll give it another try. I'm assuming only another 25, right? Oh, shit. Bombs. We can't let them get near Alice. Ah. Thank the summoner made that easy because my summon was helping that dude. It was more of them. Spread out and hold them off.
I need more ether.
Oh, I was supposed to get in the way of that. My B. I thought the computers were handling the tethers. Seven hells, there's too many. Yeah, what am I? Leave this to be. Stand clear, everybody. All of you, anyway. Oh, shit. No! The person! Of all the reckless things. Alice, now's your chance. Did he die? Did that guy die? What the fuck? All right, please, let this work. God, come on. My head, the pain, the pain. Is it still not enough? Almost there. Show soft. Please lend me your ether too. Eh. It's not. Hello? Oh, I gotta talk to Merleweb. Where the fuck is Merleweb? No, wait, no, channel ether right there. I'm just blind. Don't worry about me. I was clicking on the wrong character. I was literally just clicking on the wrong character because I can't read. Me and my old man eyes. I was gonna see if we could get a special camera. What the fuck? You dead now, girl. Finished, done, for dead. No. No, Admiral, it's too dangerous. Dude, what the fuck? No, I made my decision before I came here. No matter what it costs me, Limsa will have peace. I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I'm gonna fuck him up. I can't. Oh, come on. There we go. That's all I needed. I was trying to get my stuff out. My damage. This guy is tanky. He's barely taking any damage. Probably because that's the only way they can balance his health. Ow. Damn it, is it one of those? Yep, just had to do the thing. I did not mean to use Fester. Fuck. Whatever, it's fine, he's dead. Oh, yeah! Ugh. Show soft, little more ether, just a little more and I can finish this. Thank you. It will work this time, I promise. I hope fucking Merleweb is okay. The picture was like a gun, you know? And she got stabbed. Canonically took an L for Alice, dude. My Nova's face. I'm scared. I really don't want Merleweb to get fucked up. It's one of David's, one of my brother's favorite characters.
Yes, this will do. Here I go.
Did it work?
What? What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Dolly zoom.
Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it, and you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already, so please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. and any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting, knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
Did he fire into the air, or is this about to get fucked? Oh, that hurt my back. My back's already hurting a little bit. Just slept funny, but like, dude. that anxiety was next level for me. I was like, cause like, it's kind of obvious that he wouldn't do it, right? So I thought maybe they'd be like, no, now the sad begins.
Not yet, but Gaboo does. And I will trust him.
Oh, my ears need to pop after that one.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
'Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Damn, Myrtle Whip cool. I already knew this, but Myrtle Whip cool. Okay, well, what's next? Either that was the last quest, or this is second to last. I think it's second to last, because I think the last quest, like, literally always has the name of the patch, right? Twould seem we have found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true. So instead, I will say thank you for helping us to plot a new course, not only for Limsa Lominsa, but all Eorzea. Alright, is this final quest time? Futures Rewritten. What the fuck is that in that reflection? What is... Or not reflection, but that shadow. What is that? What is that? Alphino's face is a picture equal parts jubilation and relief. What the hell was that in the fucking picture, dude? There was some crazy shadow.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
Ugh. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot. My back is just... I feel like I sat too far forward on this crappy futon or something. And it's just, like, I don't have... Because I have to use, like, a pillow and a little squishy pillow for lumbar support. And I think I've been playing for, like, you know, the past 2, or well, now 3 hours without my lumbar support, and it's starting to get to me. What? You Dutch Tilton.
What in the world is that?
What the fuck?
A tower.
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Yes? This is she. I am. Aye. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seed Seer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
Yeah, I kind of figured. That's still concerning. I'm gonna lean back a little bit.
Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
Concerning. My guess is this is more on the side of Fandaniel and not just the Empire, because especially with it just, especially with it just popping up, right? Like just that makes me think it's, you know, because Fandaniel would still be using Imperial stuff, so.
Thank you for coming so soon. I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Roger preserved!
What?
It can't be.
The palace! After them!
See, my guess is that La Habrea is going to show up at the end and he's going to be like, yo, Fandaniel's a shithead, we got to work together. What is this thing he's with, though?
You're here, good.
It almost makes me think of the Neo Bahamut, I think it was. But it's not quite that.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why? Even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck. Is that Asahi?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it. Anyone would think you dealt with Ascian before. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandaniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
What do you want?
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days. To which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
The final days? But it was the Ascians who labored to prevent them.
You're quite right, though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire. And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering! I'm different, you see, from the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage. But I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Zenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut,
oh, that's so
will
sick.
burn your cities and everyone in them.
Lunar Bahamut, that's dope. I figured it was a Bahamut of type, right? But like, I didn't know if it was gonna. I don't know if Lunar Bahamut's ever been in a thing before. I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar, but it sounds fucking
Everyone
cool.
out. My men will tend to the blaze.
Yeah, I was gonna. Eventually, shit's gonna have to get bad, right? With all the good stuff that's been happening. All I need now is Lahabrea to be like, "I need your help." And granted, they changed his voice in Heaven's Ward, but you know what I mean. You know, the whole pathetic. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. Thank goodness everyone's safe. We've managed to put out the fire, though not quickly enough to save the garden. Raban, can I leave it to you to send word to the Alliance? I'm going to take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you. No, you won't. You'll rest. From what Merweb tells me, you'll do some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest. Very well. Well, if you need our help, don't hesitate. And take care, both of you. Go back to the Rising Stones and get even more upset. Ah, you're back too. Good. We've received the reports from the Alliance. Since we are all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events in Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account. And now it's time for Lahabrea to show up, unless he weirdly only shows up in the new raid tier, since Gaia is, you know, from the Eden stuff. No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears. It would all seem tediously predictable, but for the endless variety of our foes. This Fandaniel sounds even more unhinged than his patron. Unhinged perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days, and that the towers will somehow facilitate this. He also called his dragon Lunar Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail. And the creature did resemble the descriptions I've seen of the Elder Primal. Oh, okay. That may be. But the fact that it answered to Fandaniel would suggest they are not one and the same entity. I think it more probable that it is some manner of simulacrum born of Ascian magics. Whatever it is, for now we can but work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Y'shtola? I have been to see the Sultana. Knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of their tempered, I judged it best to provide them with a cure first. As soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Ul'dah and delivered the porxies to her grace, along with detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames had been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when negotiations abruptly collapsed. The Amalja claim that a number of their kind have been abducted, and that men are responsible. Naught is known of the perpetrators as of yet, but as the Immortal Flames went about investigating the abductions, they came upon one of Fandaniel's towers. On the subject of the towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yangxia. Then it would seem reasonable to assume they are everywhere. We simply have not found them. Well, as you said yourself, we can do little for now save remain vigilant, and since we are dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of an authority on such foes. Estinian, now just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it. But the truth is, we still struggled even to find him. You let me and Kry'll worry about that. We'll sniff him out no matter where he's hiding. If indeed he is hiding, we have ways of locating him regardless. So if there are no objections, we shall depart at once. Alright, well that works. Well, rather than sitting around, I think it might go to each of the cities. I might go to each of the city-states and educate them on the use of the porxies. They would doubtless appreciate it, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You would be fresher to the tasks ahead. For the tasks. Well, my friend, a moment of triumph did not last long. Yeah, you're not kidding. 'Twas ever the way, the world often needs saving. I like this one. Oh dear, are you not enjoying our adventure? Oh come now, I didn't say that. While it may not be the most carefree experience, there is nothing in this world I would rather do than write a new future with you. A long future, mind, whatever the Telefori might hope. We'll stop them, won't we? Together. You got that right. It's good to have you back. There's no way that's just it. Other cutscene? Wow, there wasn't another cutscene. I'm sorry, I'm actually kind of surprised that there wasn't like a big cutscene. I guess to be fair, the Fandaniel one kind of was. Because it's... Meanwhile, somewhere in the locks, I take it back. Oh no! Those things look crazy.
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them.
Oh, don't touch Lise. I like Lise. I liked her a lot. She grew a lot in Stormblood. Scouts? Or singular?
Thank goodness for that.
He's got his weapon out.
Glory be. Glory be to Garlemald!
Are they tempering people to Garlemald? What the fuck? Is that what's happening? Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom. I'm sure Lise didn't fucking get taken out like that, but still. There's Zenos, literally so bored. Dutch tilt a little bit. Maybe it's just the angle. Maybe that one's not really tilted.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final
He's not even
days.
smiling. He's not even like a little excited.
So long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened, I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing him that you await his coming, though I confess I may have singed him a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Neat. I wonder what he's gonna get. It'd be weird. What if he only gets a weapon based off of your, like, class? I know that, well, they wouldn't do that, though, because, like, you know, the multi-class, but that'd be weird. See him running around and smacking me with a book. Oh, fuck. Damn you, Zenos. Now it's starting to get stressful. Now is the time, because we're obviously going to prep up for 6.0. Well, that is all the time I have for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified if you haven't already. Oh, shit, my auto walk. And, you know, let me know what you guys thought of 5.4 down below. I thought it was great. It's a very set-up-y one, you know, but what can you do? I like the dungeon, though, obviously. I think Fandaniel's neat. Lunar Bahamut's pretty crazy looking. But if you guys want to see more Final Fantasy content, there's also 7 Remake, 8, which I'm currently doing, and Crystal Chronicles Remastered, linked down below, as well as the full Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers playlist. But you can also see, if you guys want some logo work done, my friend Renee's Twitter and Etsy shop is linked down there. She could always use more stuff to put in her portfolio. If you guys want some logo work made or done, whatever, maybe go check her out. But, like I said, that's all the time I have. I love you all. Hope your dreams come true, and you are staying safe with everything going on. See you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. I didn't do the thing! Oh no! Hiya, goodbye! Bye!